Yo, what is up, y'all? It is your boy Karma. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're on some more Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Let's get it. So now look, for today's video, it's going to be a little something different right here. So I'm going to be doing a little voiceover. I'm going to be going over a couple of changes happening to this game. What's actually literally going to happen in a couple of hours. So pretty much, I just wanted to give my opinion on these changes and honestly just see if I can get some of y'all opinions and see how y'all feel about the changes that's going to be happening to this game in this next patch is dropping in a couple of hours. So I got a good gameplay in the background for y'all to watch. This gameplay is absolutely fucking crazy, bro. So don't just be listening to me like 24/7. Make sure you watch this gameplay. This gameplay is absolutely crazy, bro. I fuck with these characters a lot. Like I'm just fucking with them, bro. You know, I'm just spinning around, looping them and shit. So make sure y'all watch this gameplay in the background as well. But as I said, we're gonna be going over a lot of things. It's gonna be talking about changing the game and stuff like that. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and hop straight into the video and talk about these huge changes. Because honestly, bro, this game is changing drastically. So yeah, let's get it. Okay, so the first and big probably thing that I really wanted to go over is this is probably the biggest nerf and biggest changes happening in the next couple of hours with this new patch. And that is pretty much the Agitator perk is getting nerfed for victims. As y'all don't know, the Agitator perk is probably the top 3 perk in the game for victims. At level 3, it's dropping Grandpa's levels down by 4 levels, which is honestly insane. It is insane. But look, now that perk is getting nerfed. So the new nerf is going to make it 2.5 levels at level 3. Now, here's the thing about that level. 2.5 plus 2.5 is 5 levels. That's a whole 5 levels. Beforehand, it was 4 levels. So, as I said, do the math. That may either be a buff or a nerf because at the end of the day, if you stab him 2 times with the level, like with the current one now, you stab him 2 times, no matter where he's at level 0. You know? Same thing with the new one. No matter where he's at ranked, if you stab him 2 times, he's gonna be at level 0. The issue with this new one is how I look at it is pretty much when you had Agitator on and you stabbed Gramps and he was maximum and you brought him down to 1, you pretty much didn't stab him again and didn't have to worry about him. And the family member also didn't like want to level him up again, or sometimes they even did. But with this new one, stabbing him 2 times at level 5 is going to be more what's the word? It's going to be more efficient because you're bringing him all the way down from maximum to literally 0. So it just depends on how you want to look at that. Like if I can stab him 2 times before a family member gets to him, I'm bringing him down to 0. Whereas before I just brought him down to 1 and didn't worry about him. Now y'all got to worry about me bringing him all the way down to 0. So let me know how y'all feel about that nerf. Now, this topic is very controversial because a lot of people keep saying Agitator didn't even need a nerf in the first place. Now, me personally, I feel like it didn't need a nerf. I do feel like the perk was overpowered. But at the same time, I do feel like these blood harvesting builds are overpowered as well. So if you're going to nerf one, you got to nerf the other one. But a lot of people say is like, oh, it takes 1 stab to, you know, drop his levels down. Whereas blood harvesting builds, they still take a couple of minutes. And I've been in games where level 5 Gramps is happening within like first 4 minutes of the game. And it's honestly ridiculous. 4 minutes is not a long time when you pretty much consider of leveling up Gramps and how you're trying to play stealthy game, because devs want us to play stealthy. You know, it's kind of impossible to play stealthy when they're just constantly leveling up Gramps. Gramps is constantly screaming. We can't even move. It's a lot of stuff going around, and it makes the game harder to play stealthily, which makes us want to rush. And that is another topic. I feel like, me personally, with Agitator getting nerfed and lots of people not using it as much more, is going to make the game a little bit more speedrunning based. Because a lot of people are going to feel like they have to be rushed in order to escape. Now, that right there is going to make a lot of people want to speedrun. And in my personal opinion, that's just how I look at it. Me personally, if I feel like I have to be rushed, I'm going to speedrun. And a lot of these family members do not like these speedrunners. But with Gramps being able to level up so quickly, that's just going to make the game as how it is going to be played. That's just how I look at it. And as I said, the devs don't even want the game to be played that way, but people don't care to make noise nowadays, and it's just how it's going to be played if people don't run Agitator perk. If they see Gramps getting leveled up, they're going to be like, oh, now I got to fucking rush. Now I got to start speed running. Do I want to speed run? No. But is that going to have to happen? It possibly may be, depending on how quick you move and how fast the team is leveling up Gramps. If they're not leveling him up fast, you know, you can still take your time and play a stealthy game if that's how you play. But at the end of the day, if you come across a team who's leveling up Gramps insanely fast, you're just probably not going to have a choice in order to speed run the game. And as everyone says, as all these family members say, they don't like that. So I mean, that is a very controversial topic in the game. So I really want to hear how y'all feel about that, and if y'all play stealthy or if y'all play loud, let me hear how y'all feel about that, and how y'all feel about Agitator getting nerfed if it was needed, if it wasn't needed, or if they should have nerfed Agitator and these blood harvesting builds. Like, let me know. Because another thing I look at it is, I feel like it is too early to be nerfing a lot of the stuff in the game, because there are so many overpowered things in the game that all should be nerfed. But if you keep them all overpowered, it kind of makes the game a little bit more balanced. But then when it comes to a noob playing against a experienced player with these overpowered items, and the noob doesn't know how to use it in an overpowered way, it kind of just really makes the game unbalanced. So it's like either you nerf everything or you nerf a couple of things, or you nerf everything or you don't nerf anything. And pretty much with these new patches, I can see that they're actually nerfing a lot of the things that are going on. And so before, when I seen Agitator getting nerfed and all of our fighting perks getting nerfed as a victim main, it kind of was like, wow, we're just the ones getting nerfed. Now, I don't mind it. I don't mind having a harder game for victims. That is going to make the game more fun. But it does make us look like, wow, we are the only ones getting nerfed. But with this new patch that I'm about to go over, they are nerfing a lot more items and stuff that go on with the families. So yeah, let me know how y'all feel about that. The next topic I want to get into is stun immunity. Family members now finally have a stun immunity. Now, honestly, me personally, this nerf is not going to be good enough. The nerf, or the stun immunity nerf, is going to be 10 seconds. Every time a family member gets stunned, they have it 10 seconds before they can get stunned again. Me personally, I don't think 10 seconds is long enough. That's just how I look at it. If you're running away from a Leatherface or a Hitchhiker, or pretty much a Leatherface, a Johnny, and a Cook, if you run through a single crack, you could loop that for 10 seconds easily and they're able to get stunned again. That's just how I look at it. Now, a Sissy and a Hitchhiker can be the same thing, because if you're running through a crack, y'all both have to run through the crack and it's both going to take a second or two. As I said, loop that around. That's an easy 10 seconds. I don't think this 10 seconds is long enough, but at the end of the day, it is going to make it so where family members can't get stun locked anymore. But I mean, that's it, bro. I don't know. 10 seconds is very, very short. As I said, as a victim main, I personally would say 15 to 20 seconds is good enough. That is actually a long stun immunity. 10 seconds is just not enough. They're still going to get bullied. I know they're trying to make it to where they don't get bullied. They're still going to get bullied, but at least they can't get stun locked anymore. So, I mean, I guess that's a bonus. But, I mean, at the end of the day, they're still going to get bullied. Like, let's be honest, bro. 10 seconds is really nothing. You chase me for 10 seconds in the basement, bro, you're not catching me. I'm going to just fight you. Like, I'm going to fight you again. So, I don't know. Let me know how y'all feel about that. 10 seconds, as I said, is nothing crazy. If you're a family main, I know you think 10 seconds is nothing. But, as I said, let me know how y'all feel about that. Now, this next topic is actually pretty crazy. Now, it's not crazy in the sense of it's going to make the game change a whole lot, but it is crazy that they are doing something to this. So, the fuse box is able to be reset. Now, what that means is they're basically going to say is, so whenever a victim turns the fuse box on, a family can actually go straight up. Now, I'm assuming straight up to it and just turn it off. Now, the problem with that is, and how I look at that is it going to be worth it in order to do that? Because if you really look at it, pretty much the fuse box already has a 1 minute timer of when the door closes. So with that being said, is how long is the timer going to be between the fact that when the victim turns it on and when you can turn it off? And is there going to be a timer for when another victim can turn it right back on? Like, how is that all going to work? Obviously, without the time this video is uploaded, you guys will see all those changes and stuff like that. If you guys do tend to watch this video, all these changes will already be in the game. But as I'm speaking about this right now, it's just let me know how y'all feel about this, because I'm very curious to see how that's going to work. And is it going to be worth it? Because me personally, I would say is, as a victim main myself, Fusebox is very easy to do. And if they wanted to fix it, they should make it to where families can actually completely just close the box and you need to add a new fuse in it. There are 3 fuse spawns, I believe. I would say give us at least 1 more spawn to make it where we have 4 fuse spawns. And then every single time one victim uses it, a family can actually take it out and close the box. Now, that would be very good, because a lot of victims actually take a fuse and just drop it somewhere and it never gets found. So giving us 1 more spawn will be good. And as well as it'll be good on the family side, because fuse is very, very easy. So it's just like, why make it so easy and then have others complain? Like, just fix it. As I said, make it to where the family can actually just close the box. I think that's a very, very good nerf to it. That's just how I look at it. I feel like there's a very good nerf as a victim main. I would be perfectly okay with that if they did that. I feel like there's a very, very good nerf. And as I said, give us one more spawn. We have 4 victims. Give us each fuse for each victim. You know, obviously scattered around the map. We all have to find it. But that would just be a very, very good nerf to the fuse box. I don't know how this new nerf is going to work out. If, you know, them being able to turn it off is going to even really matter, to be completely honest. Because it's like, is it worth turning it off instead of running to the door? Or like, how's that going to work? Because I don't know, on Slaughterhouse, it may be a long run, so it may actually be worth it to turn it off. But on Family House, is that going to be worth it to where you should turn it off? Or on Gas Station, I know there's a fuse spawn right next to a well where you can actually turn the fuse on, jump down the well, and run like 5 seconds and you're at the door. So is it going to be worth it to do all that to turn it off? Or is it going to be worth it to, you know, keep it on and let the door close, or, you know, like actually go to the door? How, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. We'll see how that works out, but let me know how y'all feel about that. Now look at this part right here, how I absolutely loop Sissy. I can't believe she didn't see me right here. I had to say that real quick. I just had to say that. Look how she absolutely didn't see me. That was absolutely clutch right there. That was clutch. But anyways, though, get into the next topic. So the next topic is actually going to be Johnny and Sissy. Now, I've always noticed that Johnny and Sissy had a lunge, and when they attacked, their range was just absolutely far as hell. But I didn't really say anything about it. I didn't really care too much because I said, you know, make the families OP. You know what I'm saying? It's like give them something to less complain about. You know, I know you family mains love to complain. So hey, I ain't throwing shots, but I'm just saying. So you know, I'm like, you just give them something to less complain about. But I did notice they had lunges, but now it's now getting fixed. It's gonna be a little bit more balance between every single family member being able to lunge the same, and that's also actually going to fix Johnny's speed build. I know the Johnny speed build is absolutely busted. Me as Sunny, I'm the fastest character in the game, and I've been caught up to Johnny's running down the Family House driveway by a Johnny literally swinging, trying to slash some butterflies, invisible butterflies. His muscle head ass is literally coming after me, swinging his knife, and he's literally catching me. This man is damn near as fast as Leatherface revved up. Revved up Leatherface with no stamina, and speed build Johnny is ridiculous. They're both fast as hell. So Johnny's now getting fixed. So let me know, as if I don't play Family as I said, but let me know if Johnny's going to be still good. I personally feel like he is. I feel like he's very underrated with his foot tracking ability. But I don't know. Let me know if he's still going to be viable to use as a family main. You know what I'm saying? Like, I heard a lot of people saying, oh, now that they're going to nerf Johnny's speed build, he's just not going to be a viable family option no more. Like, I don't know. Let me know how y'all feel about that. And honestly, another topic, revved up Leatherface. Do y'all think Leatherface should have unlimited stamina? Because after watching the movie, I don't know. It's like, yeah, he's very fast, but it's like, does that equate to him having unlimited stamina when he's revved up? That is a very controversial topic. So I don't know. Let me know how y'all feel about that as well. Because Leatherface is very fast, and him to be able to run that fast for that long is ridiculous. So I don't know. Let me know how y'all feel about that. But the last topic I actually really want to talk about real quick is for the fuse box door. Do y'all think people should be able to block the door? Because me personally, if this is real life, you're not going to run to the door if someone's standing there. So I don't know. A lot of people say that needs to be fixed and they shouldn't be able to block the door. But me personally, I feel like that's perfectly okay if it's real life. You're not going to go run that way, are you? Like, nah. I don't know. That's just how I look at it. But yeah, those are all my things that I think about and all the changes and everything. Let me know how y'all feel about those changes and, you know, all these stuff coming to the game and the new nerf that's actually going to happen in a couple of hours. Yeah, I'm really psyched for this. I love how they're nerfing both sides. I'm really psyched for this W nerf. So, as I said, let me know how you feel about it in the comment section below. It's your boy Karma. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.